All right. How would you guys suggest dealing with someone who makes attempts to undermine you at work or questions many of your decisions?
Every day I deal with it.
I'm a 30-year-old male in a leadership position at my job, and I don't know how to run things in a way that people listen to me without it devolving into a dictatorship.
Oh, dude, no.
Sorry, can you repeat it? Trying to make me laugh when I literally blacked out what the first part of the question was.
So they say, how would you suggest dealing with someone who makes attempts to undermine you at work or questions many of your decisions?
Got it. And it's a boss? It's a superior that's doing it?
Yeah, it's a 30-year-old male in a leadership position.
They're a boss.
Yeah.
Who's undermining them?
One of their...
Subordinates.
Yeah.
Subordinate. Someone under.
Subordinate is like, I don't know if we should do
below
that. Or
them in the org
yes,
chart.
yes.
Is trying to undermine.
Is asking what this person feels are perhaps inappropriate questions, or going, well, should we really be doing that, or this, that, and the other thing.
What would make a question inappropriate?
I could imagine someone, and you could think of people who we might have gone to school with or something that were just like, okay, we're doing this now. Like, please stop questioning if we're going to do this.
They ask like a dumb question, but then when you give them a smart answer, they're not satisfied by
perhaps
it?
They're asking the question from a desire to be heard as opposed to like provide useful direction and feedback because they need to be seen as significant.
Do you have an example from our life that you can say?
No, I'm not thinking of anybody in particular. But that... Well, I mean, I guess there's two options. One, maybe you're a dictator. I don't know. maybe you're not. Maybe you're not fielding questions.
I tend to like questions from people. I mean, a lot of what happens is people ask questions, and then you give answers, and then people are persuaded to your side. But I think that I don't have a problem with the question being asked. So I'm trying to understand.
I think a helpful frame here is to ask what, in your opinion, and Tony Robbins' 6 needs can come in really useful when you're a team leader. What are they trying to accomplish with these questions? And I'll just run you through some of the needs. Certainty. So like a person asking a question of certainty will be like, will this work? Or like, is this going to keep my job safe? Or is like, are we going to get more money from this? Or is this definitely?
Yeah, what if this doesn't work? What are we going to do if this fails?
Uncertainty, which is like, is this going to be new and exciting and different? Like, what, didn't we do that last time? You know, they just want to like be different. Significance, which is likely the case, I will say, which is any sort of question which calls attention to their own intelligence or their own importance to the team. And then fourth would be love and connection, which is they just want to feel close to you by speaking and asking questions. And unlikely is that, it's though possible, it would be contribution. And what's the last one? Growth. It's likely that it's one of the first 4 ones. So
contribution would be amazing, though. This guy's just some profit-hungry monster, and they're like, but what about our customers? Stop undermining me.
And so the question to ask yourself is, okay, given that they have this need, and that I find that the question is an unacceptable way for them to satisfy this need. Can I meet the need that they have, and it's likely to either be certainty or significance, in another way? So if it's a certainty-driven person, what can you do to make, like, what do they need certainty of? That this is going to work, that this is going to this, the other thing? Okay, can you set up some sort of system or structure to, like, make clear to the team members that there's a chart in the background, we're on schedule, things are working, like, that they can look to and feel safe? If it's significance, can you pull this person aside and say, hey, you know, you seem totally engaged in this. I love it. It's amazing. Would you be interested in in an additional role, which is very important? And, you know, and like, you know, we would need you
very busy.
Yeah,
we
would need
some of these meetings.
And we're not even out of the meetings, but like you could do more. Like we need someone who cares to the degree that you do. And in fact, you can get your needs met, which you'll be aware of, and their needs met if you have a deeper understanding of why they are asking the type of questions that they are asking. And so when I've worked with people in the workplace, I find that the 6 needs, especially when you're working with people beneath you, it's such a useful framework because you realize it's never about the specifics of the question that they're asking. They have some sort of emotion that they need to feel satisfied, and they just might be accomplishing it in a way that is, in your opinion, destructive to the team. Anything else?
That's interesting. I've never been a middle manager, so it's interesting. I'm just trying to think of our own team. I don't think I've ever encountered someone that I felt like was trying to insubordinate my authority.
Totally. But I can imagine someone, and I mean, we have team members that ask a lot of questions, right? That, hey, is this the right way? Is this the right way? And this team member is driven by
exactly
certainty.
What you're talking about.
This team member is certainty and doesn't want to do it wrong and so sometimes what I will say to this particular team member is, I I trust you completely. It's totally okay to mess this up. I will like
give them permission.
I give them
'Cause- okay, so-
preemptive permission to make mistakes.
Yeah, her fear. She asks a lot of questions. How could I view them as insubordinate? Like maybe she's slowing things down.
Well,
She does slow things down.
Forget that it doesn't even necessarily need to be insubordinate. The point is that her question is not just about that thing.
She's terrified of making a mistake.
Yes.
And so she slows projects down with that.
Yeah.
And what you're saying you do is you tell her, you have my permission to make a mistake.
Yeah.
I will not be upset with you, which is actually what she's trying to avoid, is not screwing up the website.
And I'm very careful that if there is a mistake to be like, totally cool, all good. Appreciate you getting this done so quickly.
Yeah.
So understanding the need that is driving the question is going to help you come up with a creative solution to satisfy that need and likely reduce those questions. Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.